When you look in the mirror, do you truly love the woman staring back at you? Have life's challenges, mistakes, abuse, or disappointments cause you to question your worth or lose confidence in who you are? Maybe somewhere between the heartbreaks, the setbacks, and the seasons of giving so much to everyone else, you forgot how to pour back into yourself. And you are not alone. Every woman who has ever carried the weight of her past knows what it feels like to look in the mirror and question that reflection staring back at her. But the truth is, the woman in the mirror has never stopped being worthy. I want you to get ready to challenge your inner critic and reclaim your sense of self-worth. I am daring to take you on that powerful journey of learning to truly love the woman staring back at you in the mirror. This is not just about beauty. It is about embracing your story, your strength, and your authenticity. Whether you are struggling with self-doubt or simply craving a deeper connection with yourself and your purpose, this podcast will ignite the spark you need to begin a transformative relationship with your reflection. In a world that often tells us who we should be, what we should do, and what we should look like can cause us to lose sight of our authentic self. Learning to love the woman in the mirror will help you rewrite your inner dialogue, celebrate your achievements, and show you why confidence is not just a comeback. It is a lifelong commitment. Do not miss your chance to start loving yourself from the inside out. Your reflection is waiting. Let's get started. This is the Confidence Comeback, learning to love the woman in the mirror. Have you ever stood in front of a mirror looking at yourself and felt like your life was in a whirlwind? And you wondered, how did I get here? Where do I go from here? Or you could not recognize the woman that was staring back at you, or you may have felt empty. What would change in your life if you began seeing yourself through the eyes of love, grace, and power instead of criticism and regret? Hi, welcome to Direction at Midlife, the podcast where I help you find clarity, confidence, courage, and purpose to create the life you truly want in this season. I'm Dr. Stevens O. I pray this episode, The Confidence Comeback, Learning to Love the Woman in the Mirror, blesses you. This episode is about reclaiming your power, rebuilding your self-image, and remembering who you were created to be. Maybe life has thrown you curveballs. Divorce, disappointment, aging, career changes, or heartbreak. And somewhere along the way, you stopped recognizing the woman in the mirror. You have been so busy surviving that you forgot how to see yourself with love. But today, we are rewriting that story. You are stepping into your confidence comeback, the season where you rise again, shine again, and love yourself deeply again. Confidence is not about perfection. It is about truth, knowing your value, accepting your flaws, and walking boldly in who you are. Today, I'm going to walk you through 8 actionable steps to rebuild your confidence, self-love, and self-image, starting with your mind, the place where your true transformation begins. But before I do, I want to tell you about this powerhouse of the greatest comeback, Miss Viola Davis, From Pain to Power, The Beauty of Becoming. Miss Viola Davis' story is one of grit, grace, and divine redemption. It is a testimony of how pain can produce purpose and how a woman who comes from the ashes can rise to become one of the most respected and powerful voices in Hollywood and beyond. Before the awards, the fame, and the red carpets, Viola Davis was just a little girl from Central Falls, Rhode Island. Who knew what it meant to grow without? Born into deep poverty, as the daughter of sharecroppers, she grew up in a crumbling apartment, often cold and hungry. She recalls wearing hand-me-down clothes, smelling of poverty, and being bullied relentlessly by classmates. Nights were spent listening to rats scurrying across the floor. Life didn't hand her comfort, it handed her hardship. But even in the midst of that pain, something sacred was forming inside her: resilience. Viola found escape in her imagination. through stories, books, and the stage. Acting became her lifeline, a way to express the emotions she could not name. Yet her journey was not an instant rise. She faced rejection after rejection, typecasting, and the crushing weight of colorism and sexism in Hollywood. Casting directors told her she was not beautiful enough for leading roles. For years, she lived with the quiet ache of invisibility, both as a woman and is a dark-skinned black actress. But Viola did not let rejection define her. She let it refine her. She began to draw strength from her truth, not hide from it. She once said, "The privilege of a lifetime is being who you are." That revelation became her power. With roles in Doubt, The Help, and How to Get Away with Murder, she redefined what it meant to be a leading lady. She became the first black actor to achieve the Triple Crown of acting, winning an Oscar, Emmy, and Tony Award, not by conforming, but by being authentically herself. Beyond the accolades, Viola's greatest comeback has been her emotional healing. In her memoir, Finding Me, she reveals that her true success was not fame. It was learning to love the little girl she used to be, the one who was scared, hungry, and unseen. Viola teaches us that confidence is not born from perfection. It is born from survival. Her journey is living proof that no matter how broken your beginnings, God can still write a breathtaking ending. Viola Davis' story reminds us that our past pain does not disqualify us. It prepares us. Her life is a mirror of grace. The woman who rose from hunger to hope, from fear to faith, from invisibility to influence. Like Viola, your second win begins the moment you decide to stop hiding your scars and start honoring your story. Because sis, the same fire that tried to destroy you is the one that is shaping your crown. Now, I want to give you 8 actionable steps to rebuild confidence, self-love, and self-image. But before I do, I want to tell you about my new book titled Beauty of the Black Swan. It is poetic. Beauty of the Black Swan is a soulful work of art that embodies love, perfection, grace, and the divine essence of a marvelous woman. This poetic collection is more than just words on a page. It is a reflection of the journey Black women take from pain to power, from silence to self-expression, and from survival to sacred wholeness. You can find it on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Please support this work of art. Now, let's get to those 8 empowering steps. I pray you got those journals out because you do not want to miss these golden nuggets. Step number 1, confront the lies you have believed. Every negative thought you have internalized, I am not enough, I am too old, I have failed too many times, is a lie that has shaped your identity. It is time to confront those lies with truth. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Speak that affirmation. I am enough. I am becoming everything I was created to be. That's your first affirmation. Speak it until you believe it, till you feel it not only in your mind but down in your soul. Step 2, rewrite your inner dialogue. What you say to yourself daily matters. Your mind and your heart are listening. Begin replacing self-criticism with self-compassion. Instead of saying, I cannot believe I messed up, say, I am learning, growing, and improving. The affirmation for that, the words you would say to yourself, my words create my world. I choose to speak life over myself, because it's so important that we speak life over ourselves and that we keep telling ourselves so that our ears can hear it and it seep down into our souls. Step 3, heal what broke you. You cannot build confidence on broken pieces. Acknowledge past hurts, disappointments, or failures, and begin the process of healing through prayer, journaling, or therapy. Healing clears the fog so you can see your worth clearly. That's so important. Healing must take place. The affirmation for that: I release the past. I give myself permission to heal and move forward. We must heal and we must move forward. Step 4, rediscover what you love about yourself. Take time to reconnect with your strength, passions, and beauty. Stand in the mirror and tell yourself over and over and over, I love me some me. Write down things you admire about yourself, inside and out. Confidence grows when you honor who you are. Your affirmation for that is, I am beautifully made, uniquely gifted, and I celebrate myself. There's nothing greater than celebrating your own self. You are worthy to be celebrated. So do it. Celebrate yourself. Step 5, dress and show up for the woman you are becoming. You heard that saying, fake it till you make it. Confidence is reflected in how you carry yourself. When you show up with intention, how you dress, how you walk, and how you speak, you send a message to yourself and the world. And that message is, I am valuable. The affirmation: I show up every day as the best version of myself. You know, you've heard that saying, the first impressions are the most important impressions, and you never have a second opportunity to make a first impression. So when you wake up, remember, every day is a first impression to impress yourself. So show up as the best version of yourself. Step 6, surround yourself with positive mirrors. If you got a mirror that's cracked, throw it out. Get a new mirror. That joke was on the house, but you understand what I'm saying. The people around you should reflect love, encouragement, and strength. Judgment or negativity, you don't want it. You don't need it. Choose a community that speaks life into you. Those mirrors you're looking at, those people who you surround yourself with, see your reflection in their eyes and in the way they speak about you and to you. You want people who are going to praise you and lift you up. Step 7, take bold action toward your dream. Y'all know I believe in fulfilling your dreams. Confidence grows when you take action, even when you are afraid. Each step forward says, I believe in myself. Start small, but be consistent and get started. The affirmation: I am courageous. Every step I take brings me closer to my purpose. You have to dream big, and you have to walk in confidence. And if there's any doubt, take it with you until it is no longer there. Because every time you show up, and as long as you keep moving in your dreams, they are going to manifest. They are going to blow your mind. Step 8, practice daily gratitude and affirmations. Every morning, look in the mirror and affirm your worth. Thank God for the woman you are and the woman you are becoming. Gratitude builds confidence. The affirmation for that: I love the woman I see. I am strong. I am resilient and worthy of love. Ladies, this episode is all about rediscovering her, the confident, radiant, unstoppable version of you that life tried to silence. I am talking about healing from the emotional wounds that strip your confidence, how to release the lies you have believed about yourself, and how to reclaim the power God placed inside you from the very beginning. Because confidence is not something you find out there. It is something you rebuild in that sacred space of your own heart and soul. You see, loving the woman in the mirror is a spiritual act. It is standing boldly in your truth and saying, I am enough, scars and all. It is forgiving yourself for who you used to be and celebrating who you are becoming. Confidence does not mean you never fall. It means you rise even when you are shaking, knowing your value does not change with your circumstances. This is your season to silence the inner critic and replace it with compassion, courage, and confidence. You are ready for your confidence comeback. I'm here to remind you that the woman in the mirror is not broken. She is becoming. She has been refined, strengthened, and chosen for more. It is time to see her again, love her again, and walk in the power of who you truly are. Because, ladies, your reflection is your reminder you are still her. Sis, your confidence comeback begins the moment you choose to believe in yourself again. The woman in the mirror is not your enemy. She is your reflection of strength, grace, and divine purpose. You have overcome so much. Now it is time to walk boldly into the life God has prepared for you, free from shame, full of love, and confident in who you are. I want to ask you, did today's episode speak to your heart? If so, please share it with another sister who needs encouragement. Subscribe to Direction at Midlife so you do not miss a single message of hope and healing. And remember, you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are enough. Now smile at that woman in the mirror and say it with me. I got this. And if you are ready to take the next step toward clarity, healing, and confidence, connect with me at directionatmidlife.us. Also, please join the Facebook group, a community of women discovering their passions and purpose in midlife. I would love for you to join the Facebook group. We need you there. Please make sure you follow me at Direction at Midlife on Apple Podcasts so you never miss an episode. And if you need a community to belong to, once again, who understands where you are, please join the Facebook group, a community of women discovering their passions and purpose in midlife. We are walking this journey together. Ladies, please share this podcast show with another sister who needs encouragement. And remember, I would love to hear your thoughts. Please share them in our Facebook group, a community of women discovering their passions and purpose in midlife. And don't forget to leave a review on Apple Podcasts. On the next episode of Direction at Midlife, I will be talking about dreaming big at any age, enlarging your mindset, and dreaming out of the box with faith, a must-listen-to podcast show you don't want to miss. Hey girl, hey! Thank you for listening to Direction at Midlife. This is your reminder. Your dreams are waiting, and now is the perfect time to chase them. Believe in your power, embrace the possibilities, and step boldly into your next chapter. If this show has blessed you, show me love. Please leave me a written review on Apple Podcasts and follow me. Take a screenshot and post it on your Instagram. Shout me out on your Facebook and share it with your friends. Please tag me at Direction at Midlife and I will share your review, and together we can uplift and inspire each other. Remember, I'm Dr. Stevens O. Your journey is yours to own, and I'll be here cheering you on every step of the way.